Hey, good morning. This is William Adams. If you don't know who I am, I'm on a personal development journey, and I'm on a trading journey to road to being profitable. Um, I'm 20 years old. I turned 21 in basically exactly 1 month, and yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm just focused on being consistent and improving every single day, even if it's just 1%. But I strive to realistically gain 5 to 10%, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty damn good job. So every single day I come on here and I try to provide as much value as I can. What I'm learning, I try to recite and help people out as much as I can. And so what I'm doing is with trading, I'm trying to provide value by reading my trading notes. I read 5 pages of my notes every single day, and um, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into that. And then after I get done reading my notes and trying to explain and teach the best I possibly can, I will move on to my personal development and I'll talk a little bit. Alright, I appreciate y'all, and let's get into it. Before I start reading this, I just want to say that what I'm learning is TJR's boot camp, and I'll be wrapping up the trading transformation today. At the present time of making this video, he's only got 37 videos out for the trading transformation, but for the notes that I'm reading are from the bootcamp 1.0. So, alright, let's get into it. Um, Whenever you trade, write in your journal for what you did that day. And obviously, so you can see what you did right and wrong and how you can improve. That's the whole entire point of journaling and why it's so important. If you do not journal, you're basically just fucking selling yourself short and saying that I'm going to lose at trading. Order blocks are the move prior to the liquidity sweep, or it's the move that causes the liquidity sweep prior to the break of structure. There is only one order block in a trend. It is the move prior to the liquidity sweep. An order block is the move prior to the liquidity sweep that causes the liquidity sweep, and because of that, the orders were able to get filled at. There's then a break of structure happens after price hits. Fuck. I wrote this so weird. I'm gonna just read it exactly how I said it or wrote it. It is the move. An order block is the move prior to the liquidity sweep that causes the liquidity sweep, and because of that, the orders were able to get filled. Then a break of structure happens. Price will then go back into the order block to fill more orders, then continue back into the break of structure direction. An order block is where the orders originally got filled at. That's what causes the liquidity sweep. Well, don't quote me on that, but that's my understanding. Um, Number one is the liquidity sweep. Number two, what was the move slash candle that caused the liquidity sweep? 3, find the break of structure. 4, wait for price to go back into the order block. And if price is on a uptrend, okay, and then price has a break of structure, the move up, the last move up, or the last high, so price is on uptrend, remember the low, okay, so here, this move, so price is like this move up that broke this high, this move up is the order block. So whenever price has this break of structure and price comes back into that order block, price is most likely going to order more or fill more orders, and then it's going to continue back down. And that's essentially what an order block is. And then whenever the order block or whenever price enters back into the order block, wait for another break of structure on a lower time frame, and then then enter. And then you'll want to put your stop loss either above the high that's in the order block, but most likely, or better, the better place to put your stop loss is above the liquidity sweep. Equilibrium is a retracement tool to show you where big money is likely to buy again. To go from a high to a low, then find the 50% mark. In order to find liquidity, you just mark a swing high and a swing low, and the middle of that, you can mark it up with a GAN box if you're marking up on TradingView, a GAN box, and the 50% mark is most likely where big money will buy again because it's at a 50% discount. Equilibrium is when price is on sale, so big money will buy here. Equilibrium is the price range where you can find a discount for a re-entry for big money. Always look to find every retracement to give you information. And retracement tools that TGR teaches are breaker block, order block, fair value gaps, and equilibrium. And I'm also getting into inverse fair value gaps now. Drag top of the box to the high and the bottom of the box to the low to find equilibrium. Not trading news will help you have a better win rate, because trading news is just very unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. Not trading on news days. I wrote down that I'm not going to be trading news days at all, because if I'm not a profitable trader even on a regular day without news, how do I expect to be a profitable trader on news days? I'm trading UJ, and that's the one pair that I'm sticking to. I'm also sticking to only one pair, because if I can't be profitable just on one pair, then how do I expect to be profitable on multiple pairs? If you are an unprofitable trader and you trade more than one pair, you are adding unnecessary risk and unprobability. Or you're risking, so stick to one pair and take one trade a day and do not trade news. Choose one pair and master it, and all of the pairs move differently, which I've yet to understand how that works. Become profitable with one pair first and trade other pairs. Understand how a pair moves, and it will increase your probability in the market, lowering your risk. Find best. With backtesting confluences, this is what this page is about. Find your best win rate, or what confluences you use that give you the best win rate, and those are the ones you use. But in my opinion, or for right now, when I backtest, I just use all of the confluences that I have. Follow your exact trading plan to a T. Find which confluence you are best with, and also stick to your trading plan. Alright. Okay, I've gotten through a lot of the trading part of this video, so now I'm on to the personal development side and also a little bit of the trading. What I'm reading now is just little tidbits that I've written down to read for this day, and it's a little bit of personal development quotes and also a little bit of trading sentences that I like. And a lot of this stuff that's personal development is from Wes Watson, and the trading is from TJR. The world is not as it is. The world is as you are. It's all about perspective and how you perceive the world. If you perceive the world in a negative state and with a negative mindset, then you're going to think everything's negative. But if you can view it and control your negative thoughts, then you're going to have more of a positive outlook on the world. Be like, wow, everything's great and grand. That's a very simple, basic understanding that I just gave y'all. But there's more to it than just that. Results come from doing hard work consistently. I feel like no results are going to come from just doing hard work, and no results is just going to come from being consistent. Well, obviously there's going to be results that come from both of them, but if you don't have hard work and consistency combined together, like you're not going to make it far at all. Because if you just have hard work without consistency, you're probably going to have a short-term mindset and you're going to end up giving up. So that hard work was basically nothing. And consistency, if you're just putting in 30 minutes, 15 minutes a day, every day, yes, that's going to add up, which that means consistency is better than hard work, but you should have both of them combined together. Trading is long term. Focus on building the skill and everything else will come with it. Everyone comes into trading and anything in life with a short term mindset. Because they're not they're not willing to sacrifice years and dedicate years into something in order to master it. And they also think they're going to get rich fast, which is not the fucking mindset you need to have, especially with trading. When you are learning a new skill, you need to put all your eggs in one basket. I want to talk about that. Fuck it. So, my friend said that Kobe Bryant said this, but I got this from TGR. If you imagine that there's several cups in front of you, right? And each cup is a skill, and you have a gallon of water, and a gallon of water is your energy, and you want to go into drop shipping, e-commerce, even though it's kind of the same thing, trading, let's just say something random, bricklaying, TikTok, social media, coaching, etc. So if you're putting a little bit of water into every single one of them, nothing's gonna come out of it, because you need to be very prosperous. And in this example, prosperous is the cups overfilling with water. So if you just put all your fucking eggs in one basket, when it comes to learning a skill, then if I just keep on fucking, instead of putting a little bit in each one of them, I put all of my fucking energy into one, it's eventually going to overfill, right? So whenever it overfills, I think you understand what I'm getting at. You can easily fucking just lift that cup and start pouring it into other ones, and you're going to learn skills within learning that one skill. So it's going to be even easier to start filling up the other cups and learning the other skills, and mastering other skills. But putting all your eggs in one basket should be your mentality, or my mentality at least, whenever it comes to getting really good at a skill. But with investing, it's the complete opposite way. You should put you should never put all your eggs in one basket, because the market might crash. If you're doing stocks, it most likely won't crash, but if you're doing crypto, it's definitely a chance. So you should have all your eggs in multiple baskets, preferably like 3 to 5. Learn one skill at a time and master it, and then you can move on to the next. This is some shit Wes Watson said that I really fucking like. You don't have an addiction problem, you have a discipline problem. Like, bro, that just speaks for itself, honestly. Fancy fails, simple scales. Everyone thinks the fancy shit and the technical stuff that they never even heard about, right? Just because it sounds fancy, they think it's gonna work. But the basics and the fundamentals are the basics and fundamentals for a reason. They get you to where they want you to go, and they get you to where you want to go, and they'll take you there. And you can never, things that progress you, you can never, what am I trying to get at? You can never stop doing those things. Never stop doing the things that help build you. How you do anything is how you do everything. That's pretty self-explanatory. Inaction creates fear and doubt. That's the last one that I wrote, and I really enjoyed that last one. Inaction creates fear and doubt, because there's been so many times where I've like, oh, should I go talk to that person, and I don't end up doing it because I didn't react immediately, and I just started overthinking it. So this is the personal development side of everything, or this video. So I'm gonna just talk, be authentic, and have a good time. So I'm on a higher frequency. Like I feel like I'm on a very high frequency that I'm not usually used to. I've been waking up consistently at 6:17 every single morning. At the moment that I wake up, I might think that the world is ending. I'm the most negative time of my entire day is the first 2 to 5 minutes of my day. Is whenever I first wake up, because I'm sleepy, tired. I just all I'm thinking about, I'm in a negative mindset, and all I'm thinking about is I want to go back to bed. I want to go back to bed, and then whenever I get up, and then I turn my alarm clock off, the next step in my day is a cold shower. Like immediately a fucking cold shower. So it's like my mindset gets even more negative. But if I just run towards the thing that I don't like the most during that time, um, it it puts you on a higher frequency, puts you on a higher level. It feels like you can accomplish anything because you got past all these fucking barriers that your mind is setting up for yourself. But the more I'm doing it, the better I'm getting at it, and I understand that it automatically puts me in a higher frequency, and it puts me to a damn good start to my day. And then I take a shower, I go out to the kitchen, and I make me a cup of coffee, and then I get started with my day, and it's a great morning routine. Um, what else do I want to talk about? I've been listening to a lot of Wes Watson recently because he's someone that I truly admire. He's a very extremely dedicated man, and he's ripped, rich, and rare, which I respect even more. Because I worked out, or I work out. I've been working out for the past 3.5 years. That's the thing that I have the most time and education in. Um, at the moment, and I enjoy the hell out of it. And I couldn't imagine my life without it. And I probably wouldn't be doing this right now and having all this consistency if I never started working out to begin with. So I suggest if you don't work out and you have depression, anxiety, I've never worked out with anyone, or I've never seen anyone having killing it in the gym. Um, that was complaining about their anxiety or their depression. So if you suffer with all those things, to get in the gym and you'll most likely be better off than you would be if you didn't work out at all. So I suggest that. Um, what else do I want to talk about? Damn, I came on here having so much fucking energy, or not even really coming on here with a lot of energy. I woke up, drank my coffee, and I had so much energy. But I don't really like talking to the camera whenever my family is up and getting to work because they're literally right here on the other side of this wall, and it's very easy to hear through the walls here. So I don't really want them listening to my conversation to the camera, but so I waited, and my energy is just like dumbed down quite often. I'm not trying to speak that into existence, but it's true. But I don't know what else to say. I try to provide as much authenticity as I can in these videos. I want to keep it raw, uh, and I wanna show the world that I can be consistent by these videos, and I want to document the journey of being profitable, um, and becoming a better man overall. I want to improve in these videos. I want to be able to fucking look back at this shit 10 years, and be like, man, I can't believe I fucking dedicated my life to that shit for that long. And I'm not about the money. I'm not about the well, when I'm talking about YouTube here, I'm not about um making money off of YouTube. I don't care about the views. I just care about getting on here every single day and knowing that I have consistently done this for a long period of time, because I'm no different from any other person. Um, the only thing that's different from me is that I I love how I say that and I just like contradict myself. The only thing that's different from me from anyone else is I don't have bills and I have a good foundation, a good starting point, and I have no excuse not to be successful. Um, and I have no job at the moment. And I'm not in a rush to make money at all. Um, but I want to use this time wisely and invest it all into learning the skill of day trading, and I don't regret it at all. Um, every time that a thought comes into my mind or my consciousness, I follow it. And Wes Watson says that your consciousness is the authentic voice of God. And that was a little weird to hear at first, but it's like, bro, imagine dying and then going to heaven, right? And then God is like, you were supposed to be this, you were supposed to be that. I was trying to help you. I was trying to give you the signals the entire time, and it it's like literally in your head the entire time. Um, what I think about is whenever I'm thinking about should I do this, should I do that, is that the smart decision to make, and then I decide to not do it, it like dampens my energy levels, and it's like how you do everything is how you do anything. So if you think about should I do this, is that going to be the better outcome? Is that going to give me a better outcome and give me a better fulfillment from my day? Should I just fucking lay in my bed and watch anime the entire day? Because I've got fucking anime posters here. I mean, it's pretty obvious that I watch anime. Um, or should I play my fucking video game and just be a sorry ass loser? And instead of another thing Wes Watson says is you should, I forget what the fucking saying is, but it's along the lines of this: build the man that you always wish or always thought that you needed, and then give that man to the world. That's what I'm trying to do here. I I wanna be able to teach people. I wanna be able to help as much as I possibly can because that's what I wish I had. I wish I had a motherfucker sitting right here next to me, providing value. That's 3 years, 5 years down the line, already profitable, making fucking bank, 100K months, 100K years, um, and just being able to provide value and help me because I understand that I'm not anywhere near where I'm going to be at, but I understand that I need to learn the skill of talking to the camera, providing value, reciting what I'm learning, because I'm going to recite what I learned in my day-to-day basis. I feel like I'm losing energy, but yeah, I want to go ahead and get off of this, and I want to say thank y'all, and y'all have a beautiful day. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.